Welcome back again to Arinka's Kitchen. I have another family favorite recipe that I'd like to share with you. It's called beef liver stew, Marhamáj Pörkölt. So what you will need for this recipe is 4 slices of beef liver, approximately about a half a kilogram of beef liver, 2 medium onions, 2 cloves of garlic, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of vegeta or vegetable base, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So what I've done is I've chopped the onions and garlic, and I've added oil to a medium-sized frying pan and preheated it at medium heat. What I'm doing now is I'm sauteing the onions in a medium-sized frying pan, and then I'm going to have it ready for the beef liver. Now what I'm going to show you is how I've sliced up the liver, probably in sort of like strips like that. You want them like that. They're going to shrink as you're cooking them in, frying them in the oil. So this is what the strips look like. So I've cut them up into strips. So I'm going to add that to the onions and the garlic, and then I'm going to add all the salt and the black pepper and vegeta and paprika, and then I'm going to saute that for at least 5 minutes. And the internal temperature should be at 76 degrees Celsius and maintained for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to add that to the frying pan right now. The liver. It's been pre-cut. And when I'm cleaning the anything that I've used with the liver, like I washed it, any of the dishes and knife and fork and anything that I've had the liver exposed to, I make sure that I'm going to wash it out with hot water and soap. So making sure that I'm cleaning it quite well, all the cutting board and everything else. So it's important to, and I've also used a food handling sort of a glove, sort of a disposable glove when I'm working with this type of meat. So I'm going to fry this for about 5 minutes in the oil, and I'm just going to stir it around, making sure that I get all I bring the temperature down. If you need to bring the temperature down to a little bit lower than medium, and you want to be, and if you do small batches, it's better. The cooking time is better, and you can cook it more thoroughly. So small batches is better if you're going to be cooking liver. Just sort of for a tip. Then I'm going to add the spices and the salt. I've used sea salt, ground black pepper, and I'm using the fine ground black pepper. You can use more coarse ground pepper. And then I've got Hungarian paprika. I'm going to add that to my recipe, and then my vegeta. Now if you don't have vegeta, you can use your favorite vegetable base. There's lots out there in the market. You can choose from whatever's available. That's the one that I use. So I'm going to stir that around, and I'm going to put it at medium heat, and I'm going to fry this for at least 5 minutes. You may have to do it for a little bit more. So you just check the meat. Like if it's still pink in the middle, you wanna continue to fry it. Now this is great served with rice. So when I come back, I'm going to show you the way that this is served, and show you what this great recipe looks like. Welcome back again to Arinka's Kitchen. I had on the stove some liver that I had sliced into small strips, and I added the onions and garlic and all the seasonings, the salt, the black pepper, the vegeta, paprika, and first I fried the onions and garlic in oil until the onions and garlic were they had a semi-gloss texture. So, and then what I'm going to show you is this great recipe as to what it looks like. So this is what it looks like in a serving dish. So this is you can see that the liver has been fried for at least 5 minutes, and you want to check for the internal temperature to be at about 76 degrees Celsius. Make sure that the liver is cooked, but you don't want to overcook it too much because then it'll get tough. And then what I've done is I've added it to a bed of rice. Now you can serve the you can serve this on a bed of rice, and this is what it looks like. So you can put it to the side, whichever way you want to. You can serve it on top of the rice, you can serve it with potatoes, or you can serve it with dumplings if you want. So that's what it looks like with rice, and that's what we're going to be having for dinner tonight. Now this serves approximately about 2 people or 3. If you wanted to make a larger batch, what I would recommend is that you cook up smaller batches. I'd only use about 4 slices of beef liver at once. So you want to cook up smaller batches because then your cooking is more effective, and then you can check for the temperature better. It cooks better that way. And then of course your cooking time will be less, and then your liver won't be as tough. So that's just a tip that I got from my grandmother and mother. So this is another family favorite recipe that my mother would prepare and grandmother would prepare at least once a month for their family. So I hope that you enjoy preparing this dish for your family and friends. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at irene@irinkaskitchen.com or irinkaskitchen.com. Until next time, bon appetit, jó étvágyat!